Manchester United 2, Rangers 1. Guys, we need signings ASAP. Whether that's wingbacks, whether that's cams, we need positions. We need players in positions where we're struggling. And where are we struggling? We're struggling in almost every department. We're struggling at centre back. We are struggling in the midfield. We are struggling at 10, at wingbacks, and a striker as well. There is not one position where we are thriving, where we can even show that we are doing something. Guys, it's literally empty. Nothing at all. And guys, we're not showing any patterns of play. That's why there's nothing to even discuss from the game. Like, is there something that you would say? We played these brilliant patterns. We were pressing them with intensity. Nothing. It was this individual pressing. And when we're talking about passing, it just came to the out ball. Occasionally, somebody like Lisandro Martinez would launch the out ball. And then, if we were lucky enough, then Ahmad would probably get onto it. And then we have some sort of chance to attack. But apart from that, guys, empty game. But the one thing it did show was obviously that the quality of the players are actually relegation form. That is where the quality of this squad is. To be fair, when Amram took over the job, we might have underestimated how bad this squad really was. Like, we all knew it was bad to some degree, but did we really think it was this poor? When we saw Rangers, I'm pretty sure everyone was like, easy 3-0 win. But today shows you, guys, that's not how it works. Let me be honest, the second goal from Bruno Fernandes, wow. See, it's not often that we get those kind of goals, but when you see those kind of goals, it's decent. Like, the cross from Martinez is on point, and Fernandes' first time volley to win the game, 92nd minute, all good. And the fact that if we hadn't won, we were in 9th place, and we were outside the automatic qualification spots heading into the last week, that would have been very, very different. Things would have been different, considering the fact that yes, both teams were poor. Nobody showed any intent. Like, nobody outright deserved to win the game. But having said all that, Rangers did not deserve a point at all. And they nearly stole it with nothing. Like, there was absolutely nothing. Poor defending, and we concede again. I don't know when we'll fix up. But guys, one thing, let me give credit to United for today. If there's nothing else, at least our set pieces were looking way more dangerous. With every ball Ahmad was putting in, we looked like we were a threat. With the one goal the Butler own goal came through what? A corner. De Ligt's goal, which was chalked off, and I'll get to that by the way. De Ligt's goal that was chalked off, another corner. And at the center of this was, from today, probably our two best players, Ahmad and Eriksen. Why? Simply because they're the best passers, and the best passers create, and they were the only ones creating something. Which is why simply they were the best two players on the pitch. And this is why, guys, we need to replace Eriksen with a more mobile, at the same time as creative of a player. And we need an Ahmad on the left-hand side. We might need two. So if we are getting Patrick Dorgu, which, I'm not too sold on him. But if we are to get him, the one good thing about him is that he's versatile. He can play on either side. He can play with both feet. If you can drop Dorgu into right wing back, Ahmad as a 10, and people are saying we might go for Mbeumo or Cunha. If we can go for either one of them, slot them into the 10 on the left hand side, then get me Alvaro Fernandez as a left wing back, and now we actually have an attack that can cause problems to teams. So how far away is this? Well, all we need to do is just wait for Garnacho's deal to go through, whether that's to Chelsea or Napoli. I hope it's Chelsea, but even if it's Napoli, you know what? We get the money. And the thing is, because we sell certain players, right? Let's say we sell Garnacho for 60 million. The thing is, even though we're selling him for 60 million, because of PSR rules, we can actually technically now spend 180 million this winter. Hypothetically, at least. And now you'll see that funds will free up then. Then we can go and buy the 10 that we want, the left wing back, the right wing back, maybe even a Tyler Dibbling if we're lucky. But the main point from today is that signings are needed. It's so urgent. If we get rid of Casemiro as well, we need a midfielder for sure. Because for some reason, Amorim, I do not understand why he's not playing two defensive players in the pivot. It could have been Casemiro and Ugarte when he started out. Now, if you don't want to play Casemiro because you want to leave him, that's fine. Instead, you can play Collier and Ugarte. But no, he keeps persisting with the idea that he needs a creator next to Ugarte or Collier. Why? I do not understand. Because Collier is reasonable enough in creating. and Mino struggles in the pivot. Ericsson, on the other hand, has not the legs at all. So we're pretty much one man down, even though Mino and Ericsson individually are good. If you play them at 10, they're way more better. But you play them in the pivot, now they're a liability. But Amarim is sticking to that. I'm not too sure about that. Maybe it is just like he's doing to all the other players. Like when he played Garnacho, like when he played Rashford, like when he plays Dalot right now, and Rasmus occasionally before this. Maybe he's just hanging them out to dry, or maybe he's just trying to show the board. You see, these players that I have right now, I cannot fit them in the system as you see now. So I need more signings. That's all I can say. The only thing that makes sense is that the reason why Amarim picks some of these players is because he wants to show everybody that there are problems, that there needs fixing right now. And the sooner we fix that, I think, guys, we're heading on the right track. Because I can see we're trying. The only thing is the players are nowhere near good enough. And this is why we are struggling. So when you get Ahmad level of players everywhere, you're going to see the level of team just go all the way up. Till then, I guess we just hold on. There's nothing more to say about this game. It was really a boring game and wasn't even worth the watch. But at least the important part was today. It doesn't matter how we win. We just win. And now all we need at Steaua Bucharest is just 1 point. We get one more point, we guarantee qualification. And after that, it's just heading into round of 16. And then we actually focus on the Europa League and the FA Cup. Because forget the league for now. You can even play the kids for all I can in the Premier League. Right now, we focus on the Europa League and we focus on the FA Cup. Try to win them 2 trophies. Try to get Europe again next season. And then we move again next season. So, that was Man United 2, Rangers 1. And on to Fulham on the weekend. So, see you all in the next one.